All right, just about ready for baseball. And starting this one, Chris Sale. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. 1 out, bases empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sale delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. And it remains 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Harris. He's got it. That's out number 2. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
On the ground. And foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. Hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on. 3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in, the throw in. Not in time, he's safe at the plate. It's 2-zip.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That one missed. Castellanos, the lead runner out at second. Realmuto on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting runs for him, and they jump ahead. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
At the plate, Michael Harris II. Realmuto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, almost a striking out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Swing and a ground ball. Turner with the throw to first. Ozuna is out. Here's Matt Olson. Man at second. Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact.
Runner breaks for third. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Braves. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Sosa to the plate. Sale ready to fire now. Strike on the inside corner. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Draws the walk there.
Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now he steps off the rubber. Man at first, 1 away. Got him swinging.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
And Sale deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the second. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Very high with that one. And it's 2-1. That one ripped. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Austin Riley. Man at second. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 2-2. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So here's Murphy now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strikes.
1 out, the runner at second, bottom half of inning number 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's in there as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
1 out, runner at second. And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Time called. Tied up here in the early going. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-2.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Next to hit, Ronald. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! He sends one out the opposite way. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now here is Michael Harris II. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
The other way. Schwarber hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm throws out to first. Ozuna is out. That'll end the inning after all. And we're back. So Harper stands in. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Schwarber to the plate. One down, base is empty. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that one hammered way back there. That one is gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swings through that.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. And misses inside. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tyler Phillips, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Right side, Sosa. Tosses to first, and Albies is retired. So here's Riley now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Phillips. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Profar climbs in on that left side. And that misses. And now 3-1. One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
Man at second. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Sean Murphy. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Profar leads off first with one away. That's down and in.
One strike.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 9-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. The shortstop takes the ball. Still only one out here in the inning. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That one the other way, and a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. One away, runners at first and third. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second. Ball to strike. Acuña runs. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Squirts away a little bit. Second and third here. One away. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws on to first. Ozuna is out. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, JT Realmuto. That one ripped, but foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now batting Max Kepler. Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. That one just misses.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
In the air to left center. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Inside, 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 outs, base is empty. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far. No runs. Back at Truist Park, bottom 4, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. That's inside. Up the middle, Turner. The throw to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. 1 down, base is empty. Here comes Austin Riley. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's the ball. Saved at second with a stolen base. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground, Sosa. Over to first. Profar is out, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Weston Wilson. Sale ready. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Olson makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Turner now. And now 2-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Throw on to Olson. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Alec Bohm. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Phillies down in order. They're down 7. It's 9-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Gets the outside corner with that one. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
2 outs. That's ripped to right down the line. And it goes just foul. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning alive. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris the second. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and it's now 10-2. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Chopper to second. Albies over to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. So now 1-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my
2 strikes.
favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. 1-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And so out of the pen comes the right-hander, Joe Ross. This is his 3rd time out this year. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Joe Ross.
Way outside, ball 2. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks appears to be getting loose. Romano, the right-hander, also getting loose. To the right side. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Rocketed out towards right center. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
That misses, and it's 2-1. And that one almost hit him.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Out of here! His first homer of the year. It's 11-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So 2 down. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Profar now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Out to short, boots it. Still able to fire over. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. We're through 6 full. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of inning number 7. And now the catcher comes up to hit. JT Realmuto. And strike 2.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Pitch misses there. 2-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Max Kepler at the plate. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to first in time. Just got him on that one.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Hurston Waldrop will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Next one misses.
Outside.
2-1. Runner at second. 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
2-2 down.
In the dirt, but kept close. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. That missed by a lot. And the count 2-1.
You know, these Braves doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been good in those high pressure moments, and they've come through with 7 hits with runners in scoring position. That's pretty awesome.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Real Muto collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. And they'll do it again. The Braves up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Three and 2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuña Jr. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Allen at first, 1 gone. Run around the move. Ball misses.
Outside, that's a ball.
Throw.
He's
Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Real Muto.
Well, you can get away a little bit with not being so accurate when you've got such a great arm and you get rid of it quickly, and that's what happened right there. He made up for the lack of accuracy with excellent velocity. Nice job with the catch and throw right there.
Swing and a ground ball. Handles, throws to first. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
To third. Riley fires to first, and they get Turner for the out. And here comes Alec Bohm. High fly ball, right field. Acuña has it sized up. And that is that. Tanner Banks into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2-1.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they're at the corners with nobody out. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Just missed. So a change being made at first base. Coming on to pinch run for Atlanta, number 70. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Here's the pitch to Olsen. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. One runs in. Schwarber fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Into center. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they extend their lead. Austin Riley at the plate. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter
Turner, 1 and 2nd.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So 2 runs. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Here comes the manager out of the Braves. Aaron Bummer gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the ninth. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 2. That one missed. In there at the knees. 3-2 now.
I got 3 and 2.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Nicholas Castellanos, my partner, known for being a touch hack-tastic. All right, you walked 130 times.
Oh, my goodness.
In your career. In the dirt. Three-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
On the ground left side, 6. The flip, there's 1.
That's an out.
And that's a double play to end it.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And the final 13-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire